Hi, this is Hasmik again. I just want to make you one of our very famous and very traditional meals, which is actually famous everywhere, but mainly comes from Iran. It is you cannot translate this English, but it's either eggplant food or Kashke Badumjun, because kashk is this thing. It's something like loose yogurt. And Badumjun is the eggplant. So the best way to translate is called Kashke Badumjun. So let's see what we need for this Kashke Badumjun. So what we need for the Kashke Badumjun is, if you're we can use either these small eggplants or the big ones. If we use the small ones, you need 10 eggplants. And then what we do with the eggplant, we peel them and skip a row. And if you use the small ones, you just cut them in half. But if you use the big ones, you have to cut them more because you don't want it too thick. We are going to need a big onion, and what we do with the onion, you're going to chop it just like this, not too small, just like this. And because we are going to caramelize this later. And then 2 cloves of garlic. What I did, I roughly chopped them, but you can chop however you want. So what I've done, actually I've started the process, but what we do after you cut the eggplants, you're going to put them in a big bowl and fill it with the water and 1 teaspoonful of salt, and let it stay in the water for 30 minutes, so get all the blackness out. The water is going to turn to black. So then you will take them out of the water. You can watch my eggplant stew video. There I explicitly explained it. You pat them dry and fry them like this. And as I said in the other video too, eggplant takes a lot of water, a lot of oil, absorbs a lot of oil. However, don't worry about it, because if the oil is going to come down, or after you cook, it's going to come on top of the food, and you can just carefully take it off if you don't like it. And also we are going to need 1 teaspoon of dried meat. It has to be dry meat, because if you use fresh meat, you are not going to get that flavor and the aroma. So 1 teaspoonful of dry meat, and also 1 jar of kashk. Any kashk you use. I normally use this kashk, which I've been using forever. So whatever the way they are, they come in a very thick format. What you do, you have to just mix them with little water and dissolve them. So then they'll turn into this. Okay? Okay, so after we chop the onions, we add half a cup or little 1/3 of a cup oil, and we caramelize the onion and garlic and the turmeric and 1 teaspoonful of mint. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get something like this. Okay, you don't burn it, but you have to just let it caramelize. So after we get all those done, we are going to have to assemble this. So what we do, I'm going to use this pot. You can use any pot you have or you want. And then we are going to put all of our eggplants in the pot. Okay. We just put them in the pot. Okay, this is how we arrange and here is what I say, because the eggplant absorbs a lot of oil, but after you are done, you put everything in the pot, you can just throw away this oil, so it won't be that oily. We put our eggplants. We are going to add our caramelized onion, dry mint, turmeric, and the oil to our eggplant. You just put them on top. Okay. See how nice they are? Beautiful. And they smell so good, you won't believe it. Okay. We do this. And when you dissolve this 1 jar of kashk in the water, you're going to have a little more water and kashk together. So what you do, we are going to add this kashk and water to our eggplants and put them back on the stove and let them cook for half an hour, 40 minutes, first in a high, like few minutes on high heat, and then 30 minutes, 40 minutes on low heat, and let the eggplants cook with the kashk and water, and marinate everything, and then becomes so delicious. Okay, so but you have to keep an eye on it. You have to check it. You can't just let it burn, and you can't let it be so watery either. So what I'll do, I'm gonna put the lid, and I'm gonna put this on the stove and cook it for like altogether probably 40 minutes, and we'll get back. Thanks. Okay, it's been almost an hour, like 50 minutes, and our Kashke Badumjun is done. You know, it looks little watery, but the thing is, after like an hour or so, it's gonna get thicker. But I like it this way. But if you want it like so dry, you could let it cook longer. But this is how it looks like. And as you can see, the oil is all on top of the pot. So if you don't like the oil, because like I said, you know, eggplant takes absorbs a lot of oil, you can carefully take this oil off of your pot. So let's, you know, serve it. And I also made some fried or toasted, you know, mint with oil, in case you like it. I did little. You just garnish it on your big plate, or whenever your people, you know, serve it, you just put it on the side, and whoever wants, they can just add it on top. Okay. The way I eat this is I eat it like a main dish, or probably maybe side dish. But like I said, some people eat this as an appetizer. So you can eat it with bread, either lavash, or you can eat it with pita. So the way I eat it, this is how I'm gonna eat it. I'll take some, and some of the kashk. I'll add some of the garnishment, and I take a piece of pita. I like it with the pita. So this is how you eat it. Oh my God, it tastes so good, and it smells especially, because the mint, fried mint, it's so It is so delicious. The kashk, the eggplant, the mint, the burn, the turmeric, it comes together so well. It's perfect. So I hope you make it and enjoy it. See you next time.